Let's talk about the control and some of its capabilities. The first thing is going to be a set point. We can use the arrows to adjust the temperature up and down. Once we've reached our desired set point, we can simply press the enter button. The next step, and the most important in my opinion, is going to be the service mode. To get into service mode, we're going to press the up arrow and the enter arrow. It takes about 5 seconds, and it'll give us a tone to let us know when we're there. So in service mode, we're able to monitor 5 different temperature sensors. Our T2 sensor is our tank temperature. That's going to be 109 degrees. Our T3A is our coil inlet temperature. That's going to be 72 degrees. Our T3B is our coil outlet temperature, also 73 degrees. The T4 sensor is our compressor outlet temperature, and that's right at 79 degrees. And finally, our T5 sensor is monitoring our ambient air temperature, and that puts us at 71 degrees. So as a reminder, the temperatures we just saw are used as a reference. It may vary from location to location depending on the installation. The next capability I want to show you in service mode is the ability to turn components on and off in the heating system. So we're going to use the mode button. The first screen that comes up is LEO. So LE is going to be lower element. The O is going to indicate off. So I'll hit the enter button to turn the element on. You'll see the 1 comes up to indicate that the lower element is now engaged. So we'll turn that off, and we'll use the down arrow to go to the upper element. So again, we see upper element off. We'll hit enter to engage the upper element. We'll see the 1 come up. We now know the upper element is engaged. We'll turn the upper element off. The next setting is going to be the compressor. We'll turn that on. Again, remember we're turning on a component. You may hear some noise. You may hear the compressor. Nothing to worry about. Just verifying that we do have 240 volts to this component, so we do need to be careful. Go ahead and turn the compressor off. We'll now go down to the fan, and we'll go ahead and turn the fan on. Again, you should be able to hear the components come on, and then we'll be able to turn the component off. Error code history will play an important role to you as a technician. To get to our error code history, we're going to press the mode button, and we're going to highlight the hybrid. Once we have hybrid highlighted, if we had a current error code, it would come up on the screen. Since we don't, we're going to press filter to go check prior error codes. Brings up our error code, and then it would also bring up a count. So we'll go ahead and check the FF error code. FF to me is typically going to indicate an issue with the refrigeration system. As you can see, we haven't had any FF error codes on this control. If we had, we may see a number, an 8, a 9, or a 10. The control for every successful cycle will remove one fault, but for every failed cycle, will give you a new fault. Once we hit 10 faults, the control will go into a lockout and give us a permanent fault code, which will switch the unit from the refrigeration cycle to the electric cycle. Every control has a personality. We're already in the service mode, so the next step is going to be that we can check and verify our personality. So we're going to just use the mode button, and that's going to take us to our personality. So we'll see this personality is 53A. So what that tells me is this is a 50-gallon heat pump water heater. Again, the only time we're typically going to run into this is if we're replacing a control, but we can always go in and verify the settings. This is important because both the 50-gallon and the 80-gallon have their own parameters, so making sure we have the right personality set to the right heater. As always, if there's questions, please give us a call. We're here in tech support 24/7. Thank you.